Hello, everybody. I would like to start off with a disclaimer that I am a heavy smoker, so if you hear me coughing, I apologize. Also, I'm married and I have some kids, so if I do any recordings, it'll be because they are away and not screaming in my ear all the time. Welcome to Hades Star. This is a new account. I started over after taking a break for 2 years. Nice enough of my old corporation to invite me back, so I have some videos that I can go back to and maybe talk about a little bit later. If you've never played the game, Hades Star is a space game revolving around a yellow star solar system. The object of the game is, of course, to acquire all the things. I say yellow star specifically because one of the main aspects is that there's more than one. So yellow star is your system, and the only way people can get into it is with a diplomatic station, which we can talk about some other time. The next type of star is a red star. So a red star allows you to go in and fight a set of computers, and you can team up with random people, or if you're in a corporation, you can make it corporation only, which is a nice feature, especially if you have an active core. They can help you with more difficult levels, even if you're not quite ready for them. And then one of the newer features was the blue star right before I quit. The blue star I have a video on it. It is a kind of a battle royale, I guess you could call it. I already have a video on that, but I'll do another one soon. And then the last star, which I'm not able to get into yet, is a white star. White stars are massive battles spread out over 5 to 7 days, from anywhere from 5 to I think 25 people versus another corporation of the same amount. And the balancing was pretty good. I haven't looked, but I believe the balancing is still pretty similar. So we've talked about the types of stars and systems, but the focus on your yellow star, the main goal is to acquire the things. So the things you can acquire are credits and hydrogen, and you start off with a base capacity and 2 planets, 1 sector uncovered. And the first thing the tutorial has you build is the short range scanner, and it allows you to uncover more sectors with more planets and more asteroids that have more hydrogen. The goal being collect all the things. You're going to have to build more sector scanners and uncover more sectors. Now, just a small piece of advice that I follow pretty religiously is moving your ships around costs hydrogen. And my rule of thumb is if I can't clear all my planets of shipments using these transports, if I can't clear all of these planets of shipments and still perform a red star battle to collect artifacts, I do not progress any further. I don't make any upgrades to my ships or my modules if I can't afford to move my ships around in one go. That includes upgrading my miners to bring in more hydrogen. That includes upgrading and uncovering my sectors to produce more asteroid fields. I guess I can kind of get around that with Enrich and Genesis, but I'm not going to play that kind of meta right now. I'm just going to stick to my rule. You don't get greedy, I guess. There is some built-in balancing going on, so they price upgrades a little higher than what you can reach without uncovering more planets and upgrading them. And that's a good thing in my opinion. It keeps the pace on track and doesn't allow people to rush without spending a lot of money. and you would have to spend a lot of money to progress really, really fast. So you start off with 2 planets, and this is how you increase your storage. You can add more planets, or you can upgrade planets. So if I go back to one of my originals and take a look, my storage capacity is 6,000. Now that's not great. If I go to my level 12 planet, my credit storage is 20,000. There is a planet level cap, so eventually they'll all be capped. But the goal is to upgrade as many as possible with the resources available. Ship types, we have a miner to collect hydrogen. I mentioned the transport ships to move your shipments around. I use things like the shipment computer, which helps you automate it a little bit. You go to a planet, and if you target another planet that has shipments from where you started, it will pick them up and take them for you without you having to load them manually. The third type of ship is everyone's favorite, the battleship. Along with the kind of built-in pacing, the module and ship upgrade system is counterintuitive, I think. A lot of people want to upgrade and have the biggest and the baddest, but just for a frame of reference, this is a battleship level 2, and it costs 5.8 hydrogen for every 100 AUs. So there's charts that tell you how far everything is. If I just demonstrate, it costs 37 hydrogen to get from where I'm at to the planet that I want to go to. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're moving transports around, you can chew through that really, really quickly. The problem with the progression and why it's counterintuitive is not everybody looks at the cost of upgrades. So if I go to my shipyard, which is where my upgrades are, you can go look at the battleship and see that the hydrogen used almost triples to upgrade from Battlestar 2 to Battlestar 3. Just a little piece of advice. Obviously, you can do whatever you want. You're all kids and adults. But my personal goal is to uncover as many sectors as I can afford, colonize the planets that I'm ready to have shipments sent to, and gradually increase my capacity so I can make the upgrades that I want. That was probably my final note, is that as you uncover your sectors, you do have more hydrogen available, but you are not required to colonize the planet until you're ready. So if you don't have things like the warp lane hub, which is right here down towards the bottom, it's everybody's favorite thing. We'll get into that when I finally can afford it. But if you don't have a warp lane hub and you have a buffer of empty sectors like I do, you're gonna need the warp lane hub to make it worth the trip. So that's it. If you have watched in the past, welcome back. If you are coming here the first time, I apologize. I am not a full-time content creator and don't consider myself such. So enjoy, and I hope you play the game. I think it's a lot of fun. It's great for me personally because I don't have a lot of risk of burnout playing with just one account. I did burn myself out previously, but that's because I had like 3 different accounts and was playing every single minute of the day, and I just got sick of it. So I'm back, and I look forward to talking about blue stars and red stars and the white stars, obviously. Unfortunately, the red stars, I'm already at red star level 3. I can't go back. I guess I can demonstrate, but my battleship is already too high. So we'll start from there and continue. Thank you for watching.